Students, in this video we are going to analyze a graph in economics, that is in second lesson, sectors of the Indian economy. This lesson has a weightage of 8 marks question in SSC public examinations blueprint. So please be careful when answering this analysis mode of questions. First of all, please observe this graph. You need to analyze this graph in your own words. You need to make a side heading as analysis of the graph, share of sectors in employment percentage. Now first you need to put introduction for this graph. In this introduction you need to convey what the graph says. You have to write like this. The first point, this graph illustrates the structural change in employment across the primary, secondary and tertiary sectors in India between the years 1977 to 1978 and 2017-18. For example, if you see the graph, you can see here 71% in primary sector, that reduces to 44% in 2017 and 18. Here 11% in secondary sector, it increases to 25% here. When you see tertiary sector, it is 18% in 1977 and 78. It increases to 31% in 2017 and 18. So when we see this graph, we came to know to a conclusion that the primary sector share in employment is decreasing and the remaining secondary and tertiary sectors influence is increasing in this graph. So next we will discuss about the sector wise. In these key trends and observations, while we observe this graph, what are the key trends and observations? You need to write like this. The data highlights a significant decline in primary sector's dominance in employment and a corresponding rise in the secondary and tertiary sectors over the 4 decades. This is a time period of 40 years. So in these 40 years, the primary sector importance in employment is reduced and the secondary tertiary sectors influence on employment is increased. These are the major observations in the graph. Now we will go by sector. For example, if you see the primary sector in blue color, you came to know the difference. This sector saw a substantial decrease in its share of total employment, falling from 71% in 1977-78 to 44% in 2017-18. Despite this decline, it remained the single largest employer in the country by 2017-18. Even though the portion of employment in the primary sector is decreased, even today it is remained the single employer, largest employer. The primary sector become the single largest employer in employment. Now go to the analysis of second sector. Employment in this sector more than doubled, increasing from 11% in 1977-78 to 25% in 2017 and 18. If you observe the red color, here 11%, here 25%. So it is increased. The portion of secondary sector, that is industrial and manufacturing, was increased in the last 4 decades. Next, we will go to the analysis of third sector. If you see the green color, here it is 18%, here it is 31%. The tertiary sector, the service sector also grew significantly, rising from 18% in 1977-78 to 31% in 2017 and 18. This is the analysis of the graph. Thank you all. Wish you all the best. This is your KSV Krishna Reddy signing off.